Welcome to Blaze in the Dark. Take it away, Skids.
Let's see where we left off at. Was the team started off in the butler's quarters. Um, um, One of us managed to survey the room and found a secret passageway. One of which that led us into some stairs. These stairs led up. We went up, and up because that's where I sensed it. I sensed the being that's in a lot of pain and loneliness. So we decided to head up. We went up, and on our way up, we saw two mice or rats. I don't remember which one it was. We uh, we saw three little piggies. We got really hurt trying to trying to make better memories for Ham, and we got to see the clap disease free, but that only lasted for so long. Um, let's see. After the three little pigs, we saved one of them, and we left the room. We went further up, and we ran into some wall spirits that tried to eat us into the walls, and they took they um they took Rupert arm. They took his arm because of reasons, and then they left us alone. And I think that's where we left off at.
All right. That's a good
Forget
recap.
about my beautiful daughter.
Oh, right, yeah. And you were pretty involved in that, too.
Oh, I forgot about that one part.
How could you forget? She was so beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
All
I
right.
also left out, I got me a giant butt plug now.
I don't remember public.
Yeah, specify.
Oh, and we ran into a Kanku. And I forgot about the Kanku that we ran into.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You guys ran into a bird man. A little birdie boy. Alright, I was gonna clear two for you, Skits, but you forgot about the daughter. So you know what, Skits? Clear one stress, and Guppy, clear one stress.
All right.
Or drain, I guess, since you're a robot.
Yay. I'm not supposed to be out of this anymore.
Alright,
I'm still messed up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty messed up, guys.
You know what? I give you my drain stress thingy.
That's good. You earned it.
Alright, so you guys have just dealt with the wall demons that came to haunt Rupon. Rupon, as gets mentioned, offered his arm, so you guys are towards the top of the stairs. There was like a concrete wall there, and it seemed to vanish and turn into a door. And on that door, there's an insignia on it. And this insignia, you recognize? This insignia, it actually belongs to the Academy of Magical Artifice.
Oh. Well, that's a blast from the past.
Did you say artifice or orifice?
Artifice. Arcane
Artifice.
Orifice.
So you just hear what you want to hear.
Alright.
It's a real blast from the past.
It's a bit of a blast from something. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we'll open the door.
Yeah. Nice.
Daddy,
Alright.
Daddy, can I
So-
draw Amazon on Minecraft?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, the boy
That
wants
sounds
to
like a
play
good
Minecraft.
idea, actually.
But you should know. Tomorrow, if you don't know any controllers again,
Just for when he's not looking.
Just throw the one, alright?
Yeah, it has to be plural.
Just one.
Oh, and I guess after you guys dealt with that situation, the clock advances.
I mean, time always advances.
Alright, so as you guys open this door, it opens up into just like a vast hall. On either side are two large bookcases. In front of you, there's this long carpet leading up to this podium, and at this podium, it's like a three-layered podium, and there's like seats for one person in the middle and two on either side. And there's like the giant crest in the background as well, which is the same one that you saw on the door for the Academy of Magical Artifice. Sitting behind these podiums, you see these gentlemen.
I'm so aware.
That guy's from the future.
No.
Warehouse.
That's what I'm saying. Full moon.
I get it.
That's so dumb.
I love that you had that on hand.
And the person behind the podium, tiefling-looking fellow, he's looking over some papers, and what you see is someone just like finished, I guess, having an audience before this group, and they skulk away off to the side, and he fixes his papers, and he is saying, so, now we will see the case of Dr. Seaborn. Would Seaborn please approach the bench?
Fuck is this?
Your Honor. What, are we going to court again?
More mind games from this fucking house. Whoever that Steve Bourne guy sounds like he's in trouble.
We'll have to remove your credentials if you choose not to address your case, Dr. Warren. Or should I say, Mr. Warren?
Mister, I have 3 PhDs. I earned that title.
Oh, so you're approaching?
Yeah, I'm gonna get angry and get.
Alright.
You know, it's like a bullshit illusion, but I'm offended.
Alright. Oh, 3 PhDs! That is an entire 3 disciplines for us to, how you say, revoke. So let's talk about the situation that happened recently. I have some troubling reports and I want you to confirm them.
I've never seen that woman before in my life. Oh, is this something else?
He's gonna raise his eyebrow. Yes, this is about your Zell experimentation.
Yeah, that was all above the board.
Above the Dr. Vaughan, please come closer. something on your face. Actually, there seems to be a lot on your face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What? What?
Like a big. I'm just gonna like scratch my face and like I'm gonna like pop a pimple as like a pus-filled like blister is just gonna pop as I do that, and it's just gonna smear all over my face.
My God, Dr. Vor, you look like a walking pandemic.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just have a skin condition.
I put my mask up.
Yes, a skin condition, and
The Palladians with Disabilities Act says you can't discriminate against me because of pre-existing skin conditions.
yes, you see, pre-existing. It seems you've contracted the situation, particularly with your associates, that you contracted this on the job intentionally.
Intentionally. I mean, what does that word even mean? Does negligent ignorance of safety procedures count as intentional? I mean,
He said negligent.
Yes. So
legal sense. I'm not using that in a legal sense.
he's gonna look over at the
I'm using
two
that
guys to the side,
regularly.
and they're gonna mark that down. Yes, negligence as well.
It's not legal negligence. I'm using it in a vernacular sense.
Yes, vernacular, and I believe does the word testicular ring a bell too? Dr. Spear
Testicular.
Escargot has informed me of certain things that you've dipped your personhood into.
Hey, listen to that little shit. He's still angry that I published my paper on reactive enchantment compounds before he was able to. He's had it out for me ever since.
Well, as that maybe is the case, it seems you've been spending a lot of time in the biology department, and that doesn't seem to be one of your specialties. Now, you do alchemy, of course, and a bit of medicine, but what is your interest in the biology?
Listen, a genius like me needs to branch out.
Well, we have protocols for such things. That is why we isolate our department, and as a result of your lack of, isolation, it would appear that there is some cross-contamination, both figuratively and literally.
Maybe ever thought maybe these internal regulations might be stifling to the creative process?
I believe you're stifling the environment here with your pestilent aura.
You know, there's still hundreds of artifacts in the archives that no one's even allowed to see. I mean, what good is that gonna do for anyone?
Do not worry. Those
Yeah.
artifacts are
Techniques,
under lock and key.
techniques. What's that gonna do?
We have our own department that will investigate them in the future. It's a lot of paperwork, and we were hoping, seeing as you were a promising up-and-coming artificer, that you would be a part of that expedition. But it appears we'll be handing that over to what is that department that Mr. Norman is in? It escapes me now.
Norman,
Yes, Norman.
that guy. I don't even think he physically has a spine.
And I believe I'm seeing your deteriorating side of my body in front of me.
I've seen enough spines to know what one looks like. Disembodied and being drained for fluid. I mean, I didn't say that out loud.
Did you say that out loud that you didn't say that out loud?
I did, yes.
Redacted.
They're gonna look at each other and they're gonna mark something down again.
Listen, I'm a valuable member of this society, okay? My work on the Redacted project.
Dr. Go, please.
Developing the techniques that were used to detect purple worm
Dr.
Blues.
Vaughn, please do not speak of such things. And the other two look like worried between each other, looking at you. Please. Guards.
What are you,
going to need
superstitious? If I said a worm, one's gonna pop out of the ground right
I'm
here?
going to need you to apprehend Dr. Vaughn here. Please, immediately.
It's ridiculous.
And you're gonna
I
see.
remember.
What's that?
I remember when I joined this organization, you people weren't like this. Have all these
Used to be
regulations. Used to be cool. Used to be about science and magic. And now it's all these regulations. You can't do this. You can't steal it. You can't do this with a corpse. You can't do that with spinal fluid. Oh no. You can't experiment on live subjects. This whole organization's gone downhill.
Alright. Do a risky, limited effect sway on this clap.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just saw the job thing. The upper guy's paper. Alright.
Sorry, what was that? My headphones fucked up for a second.
Oh, sure. Alright, so, as you make this impassioned speech, the two guards, they're gonna pull up next to you, Clap, but they're going to stop. And you see, Leopold, he raises his hands, like telling them to just halt for a moment. And he's going to look at you, and he's going to be like, "You've already got plenty of marks, Dr. Vorn, but your impassioned speech has given me pause. I will give you one more opportunity to redeem yourself. I want you to do something for the Academy of Artifice. And I want you to do it within the next 10 minutes. Something mind-blowing, something inspirational, something that proves your worth here. Then perhaps we can quarantine you in some ward so you may continue your questionable experiments."
Man, whatever. Could do whatever you need me to do. I'm the most talented researcher here.
Then prove it, Dr. Vor. Now.
No.
Bring me one of the prisoners.
What did you say?
I said, bring me one of the prisoners.
Alright.
Just roll out research or study, and then you can prove your researching abilities.
Well, I assume Brian wants me to come up with something that he did.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring in we'll bring in someone for you to experiment on. Huh.
I tell you what my idea is.
I'm trying to think if I should bring someone from your past in for you to experiment on.
Terry?
Human Terry.
Figure this out.
Actually, wait. That would be good. Wait.
We'll bring in, I don't have a picture for him, but we'll bring in the prisoners. Very well, this one is, fresh. This one right here. And you're gonna see just a very concerned, trouble-looking man. Oh jeez! Where am I? What did I do? This isn't prison. This is the academy. You can't do this. I know my rights. Oh man.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and be like, Gerald, my supplies. Some like nerdy goblin's gonna come with like wheeling a cart in. is it's the claps grad student.
Alright, yes, boss. Right away, boss. And he's gonna bring in your supplies and all of your equipment. Oh no, human experimentation. This is highly illegal. Is that what's gonna happen?
I've been working on this for years. It's all finally time for all of you to see the fruits of my labor. The transference of a sentient soul into the... Fuck it.
Ah, you messed it up.
I'm gonna like rifle through like boxes and shit on the cart. Like this. Actually, alright. Like, do we have anything to I'm gonna point to a corner where I'm gonna point to a corner like that closet.
If closets could look, the closet probably just like looked at you guys and was like, huh, what? Me?
That's an inanimate closet. It's just sitting in the room.
Yeah, it's inanimate, but the closets could speak.
Bring that over here.
Alright, he's gonna get the hand truck, load it up, and bring it over next to this prisoner. I don't think I want to go in the closet.
I want to make it clear that I'm less recognizable because I'm covered in less sores and my face is in is only in the early stages of disease.
See?
Yeah. No. Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone like hold him down.
I'm not resisting. I'm scared.
I'm just gonna pull up some like weird. I'm gonna hook up some like electrodes to his head and like start plugging shit into him and into the closet.
That doesn't seem right. Oh,
I'm
jeez.
gonna pull out like a tank that's just filled with electric eels with like diodes coming out of it. It's like we need a lot of power for this.
I think I'm gonna die. I just wanted some bread. I mean, I stole it. I didn't need
Dr.
it.
Steve Ward, I've discovered the true essence of a person. And when you understand that, you can separate it from the body.
And Leopold's gonna lean in, and you're gonna see like the two people, like kind of like a little shocked, or like, that's a and then Leopold. Like,
What could this knowledge be used for? Perhaps someone can cheat death, knowing the right methodology. That closet today, their rotting corpse tomorrow. Who knows?
And when you say cheat death, Leopold is like really interested, and he raises his eyebrow. All right, continue.
You all bear witness to my genius. Or, I don't know, maybe something will go horribly wrong. So, alright.
Oh, I hope not.
Gerald, flip the switch!
Burning the switch, master. Yeah. Did it work?
I'm assuming there's gonna be some theatrical, electrical shit going on.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta hook it up into the wall. All right, there we go.
Oh.
All right.
Well, you can plug it in? Come on, we've been over this.
Hold on, I gotta connect the eels to the electrodes, and then the electrodes to the head, and then the cart to the wall, and then the wall
Yes.
to the electrodes. Not
No,
to the
not that
eels.
wire. No, that's the overflow. Come on. I'm gonna like push him aside. Like this here, right there, like that. Come on, we've been through this already.
What is he, an electrician too?
Yeah, one of his PhD.
Yeah, it's a master's actually. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he never went fully for the PhD with that one.
But one day I will. Yeah, yeah. And then he's gonna pull the wire, and you're just gonna see the entire room just start blinking, shocking, like electricity just like flying about. The eels are just going like crazy. Some of them like jumping out of the water, jumping around, flying towards people, slapping people in the face, and Clap. What are you doing, and what role is this gonna be?
I guess it'd be Tinker, right? To see if my calculations were correct.
Look at this guy, tinkering with souls. All right,
Yeah.
let's see. Give me a risky tinker roll.
You know what? I'm gonna push myself.
All right. And you see the closet
like-
starting. Huh? What's
I
up?
feel like it'll work, but with some slight issue.
Yeah, it's gonna need some issue.
Like some body or something. Maybe he'll get memory loss, and that's fine.
I can only speak Dutch because it's IKEA.
Yeah. Dude, wait. Maybe the closet's called it's called Terry, but it's like spelled in some weird Swedish way.
It's like with an accent.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the name of the IKEA closet.
Yeah, so he's like convulsing on the table, and it's actually quite horrific to watch. Leopold, he's grinning, leaning in, loving every second of this. The other two judges are just like, oh my god. One of them like turns to the side to like kind of puke, and you're gonna see the closet starting to like shake and just like jumping up and down, and slowly but surely his soul is like leaving his body. And off to the side, what you also see, one of the electrodes that's like in the tank actually attaches to an eel, and you see like the electroplasmic energy from one of the eels jumping towards Terry's original body, and then some electroplasmic energy from Terry jumping into the closet.
Oh.
And then from the closet, you see some electroplasmic energy going back of a different color into Terry.
Well, that's not expected. Right this we're observing science here.
I want to know what he expected.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Am I on a fool's errand?
Huh?
Is there no body for Terry to get back?
We'll see.
And what you see is you see Terry's body just turning like completely stiff, almost as stiff as wood, one might say. And it's still like convulsing a little bit. And with that like convulse, you feel like there's like static, like the hair on your body is like standing up as he's convulsing, and if you get closer to him as well. And if you were to look close enough, you'd see like in his eyelids and like on his like any part of him that's like kind of wet, you see like a little like jolt of electricity.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And Leopold's gonna start clapping, like, excellent. What a show, what a show. That was, something else. And, Dr. Horn, please. And you're gonna see the closet, like, trying to move a little bit, and it's, like, opening and closing like it's trying to talk. And then eventually, like, it's, like, moving, and it's, like, making its way towards you, the clap, until eventually it, like, almost trips and falls over and, like, collapses, like, right before you.
And look at that. Closet is now animated with the soul of a sentient being.
Yeah. Bravo.
sorry.
Bravo.
This is the new frontier, ladies and gentlemen.
And then one of the judges is like, that, incredible as it may be, it's highly illegal. You know soul transference is banned in all Palladium, right? What you just said, what you just displayed before the entire command committee can get us fined out the ass. We can soon. If this cloud
listen,
can
that
get
guy-
out and tell the story, this will be the end of the academy. Are you crazy?
Don't worry. That closet doesn't have the ability to vocalize. Also, it's some prisoner. I mean, what? That guy probably killed someone or something, right? What did he do?
He stole some bread. He
Oh.
didn't need it. He's not poor. He just did it for fun.
Exactly. What a sociopath.
An absolute
One more
menace to society.
off the street.
Nice.
Now look, we're gonna need to discuss what just happened here to determine your
What just
fate,
happened?
Dr. Moore.
You just witnessed history. That's what you just saw. That's what just happened here. They should start dating after today. This is the beginning of a new generation.
Alright,
Just think of the possibilities.
roll another limited effect sway here. Clap.
Demand more applause. You love the clap.
Alright, they're gonna talk amongst each other, and it seems they're like just very aggressively disagreeing most with Leopold, and then he's just going to raise his hand, slam it on the table, and he's going to say, Dr. Reborn, I have made an executive decision. Please, come, approach the bench.
Yes. I'm gonna pressure Brad. But kind of smugly.
This research of yours, do you have any notes, procedures, anything written, theses, hypotheses?
I haven't published anything, but I have a number of notes in my office. Gerald knows some of the techniques, not everything, of course. I couldn't trust him with everything. He's a bit scatterbrained.
So it's all in your office then. Alright. Guards, ransack Dr. Warren's office. Warren? I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
We're going to have
What
to
is this?
revoke your credentials.
What? Excuse me.
And
Yeah, see what I
guards,
just
dispose
did?
of this closet, please. What happened here
This
was
is
not because
ridiculous.
of the academy.
How can you do this to me? You're making a big mistake here.
Just be glad that you are dabbling in demonic numerology. That is a death sentence in the academy.
As they're dragging me out, I'm like you're trying to judge me for this? I know all of you. I know what all of you are doing. I'm a scapegoat here. I've heard rumors. I've seen things.
Yes,
Send him to
yes.
prison!
Devil man, I heard about that weird sword of yours. I know you're hiding something. I know you're all hiding something. Get on your high horses.
Very good, Dr. Horn. Very good. And they're going to like start dragging you towards the door. And as they drag you towards the door, Clap, one of the guards is going to speak to you. And something about him feels like he's off. Like he shouldn't be a part of this. And kind of nervously, he's looking across the room where all the other people that have had their cases heard went, like an alternate exit across the room. And he's going to be like, "I'm going to throw you outside, but here's a little secret: you can try again. Maybe you can keep your credentials this time. Just don't fuck it up."
Keep my credentials at. Go back in there and
Yeah, you're familiar with this place. You go out there, everything resets. You do it again. You do it right. And you can experiment here for the rest of your life. Isn't that what you want? You just gotta make your memories right, how you want them. Shape your own future.
God damn it! I got it all immersed in that scenario. This is another fucking thing, isn't it?
Get out of here, you bum!
I totally forgot where I was.
And can someone give me a survey roll?
the clap is literally the person that falls for the deception and like.
I knew it was deception, and then I got so insulted by
He
him
just got-
calling me Mr. I just fucking went in.
I got no survey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually probably
did
have
the survey roll.
I probably have the best survey, actually. Okay, never mind. Bells does.
I got some
Wow,
survey.
Alright,
Let me try.
You're shy.
with that survey roll, Bells, you feel that in that room, there's like another entrance. You just like feel it. Wow, both you guys suck. You just feel that there's another way to press forward into the house in that room. You guys just have to find a way in.
Can we just go in?
Well, not another way in, but a way out of that room, as you see Leopold being dragged out.
But I guess they're gonna like toss me like basically where I started, where the rest of the group is.
Yeah. Because I don't think anyone else walked in.
I was watching
Oh
from outside.
damn!
Yeah, same here.
Wow, that was an interesting. That was an. I'm gonna like brush myself off and like get up off the ground. Like that was a really interesting fictional scenario there.
You seem pretty invested in it.
Yeah.
No, that I don't. Not really. I don't know who that C. Vorn guy even is.
All right, Mr. Clap.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know. That stuff definitely didn't happen in real life.
So, what did they wind up doing with your workshop?
They fucking ransacked it. I've never been back since. I assume fucking Dr. Devilman got all the fucking research I've been doing.
He seemed pretty competent.
Yeah. You know, there was rumors that guy was doing some weird demon shit on his own.
They don't call him Norman the Demon for nothing.
Well, that was Leopold I'm talking about.
Oh. Oh, yeah, he is a Devilman.
You know, that guy used to be cool back in the day. If they say absolute power corrupts absolutely, right?
They say.
Yeah. They ended up actually kicking him out of the academy when they found out all the shit he was doing. Ironically.
With you? Or with the
No, not-
students?
No, no one gave a shit about that.
Yeah.
All right,
They
guys.
get kicked out for some.
Guys,
I guess we should-
as I was watching what was going on in that room and shaking my head, I just have a feeling that there's another way through that room.
Well, I mean, if that hadn't gone down the way it did, I guess I would have been able to go back exit into the academy proper instead of getting kicked out of the street.
Well, hey,
So yeah, let's go back in there.
Didn't that guy tell you something pretty mysteriously?
Yeah. I guess I have to. They wanted me to do it again. Fucking.
Who's they?
I don't know. This house. Whoever's controlling this shit.
How long have we been in this house?
How long have we been in this house? That's a good question.
Ooh.
I'm part clock. I can know.
5 months? Does that sound right?
All right. How long have we been in the house?
You guys will find out when you leave.
What?
I'm assuming we have. I'm assuming we all have like we're having a hard time like kind of piecing together how long we've been here, right?
All right,
like
all right, Brent, I'm pretty
For
good.
you guys,
I'm pretty good at tracking
6
time.
or 7 hours. For you guys, it probably feels
Whoa!
like 6 or 7 hours.
All right, well, wait. So how long does it take for this house to teleport?
You guys have 12 hours total from when you started.
Once we get out of the house, the campaign will be scum and villainy.
Except you'll be in a house.
Yeah.
It'll be a space house.
That actually sounds sick.
All right, guys, let's get in there and do it right this time.
And you hear Dr.
All right, well, I
Warren.
mean, it would have probably been helpful if I had a lawyer present instead of just arrogantly going there on my own.
Anybody here familiar with law?
Don't worry. I could be your lawyer.
Oh.
Anyone else? Anyone? And literally anyone.
Who's good at talking?
Yeah, he's pretty decent at that.
Aren't you good at talking?
Yeah, I'll go.
The clap isn't the clap good at talking?
Clap is good at talking.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but it didn't really work out very well for.
Yeah, you're pretty sad in there.
Hey, those bastards fucking scapegoated me. I'm telling you, I was not the only one doing research like that.
I thought you said this didn't happen.
It didn't. I don't know what I was saying just now.
See, if you had me as your lawyer, you wouldn't slip up like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Alright, so you guys gonna head in? You still hear Leopold calling out, Dr. Gordon, your time is running out.
Alright, who's coming with me?
I can go in and look for that other door.
That I
That's a
sense.
good idea.
Me too.
Alright. So as you open the door, once again, you see the council before you. And as each of you walk in, whoever walks in, your outfit changes. You're not much younger, maybe like a couple years younger. But you're all wearing like academy robes, or like academy like scholarly robes.
Question: do I look like a human, or am I still Guppy Ruxpin?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Still guppy.
He's still guppy that.
Yeah, who's
Maybe
this
he's
guy? You see a pile of cotton laying on the floor.
From the assembly line. I mean, before you were just Guppy and the other one. So, what would he? I mean, you'd be. I guess you'd be the Guppy Orson version. That's like the doctor. Dr. Orson.
Oh, it's the Dr. Guppy costume.
Yeah. So now you're Dr. Ruxpin, Dr. Guppy Ruxpin.
I guess he's also a hull. I could present him as my work.
I'm currently attached to Rupon.
Oh yeah. You're Dr. Rupon's hand puppet.
Yeah.
Who's also a doctor.
Is Norman in the room? Is he like present for this?
You could call him in, I suppose.
Because I'm just wondering if any of the other people make some connections. They see Norman.
Who would know Norman here?
Well, I mean, technically, almost we're totally wrong about that twist.
Guys, I'm never wrong with what I feel.
We've all interacted with Norman.
Mhm.
Can we just ask about a door? Guys, you got another
Yeah.
door in here?
You know, another exit in case of fire.
Yeah, horror movie.
Yes, back the way you came. But,
No, that door's no good.
I said it's rated MA.
well, if your case requires further review, then you
What
go
does
to
that mean?
the waiting area.
No? What's the rating?
If you go this way,
But that's
you return to the
tricky.
academy proper. And I believe all
I
of
have
you
to watch it
are
first before I let you guys watch it.
G-Mind.
So-
Hey, somebody needs to mute themselves when they're talking to somebody else.
Oh, I thought I was muted. Sorry.
Yes, yes, please, muzzle your colleague. You see, once you finish your case, then yes, you can go to the waiting area. or you can return to the academy proper once we're finished with you. Because I believe that all of you are witnesses, character witnesses, expert witnesses, so on and so forth. In the case of Dr. Vaughn versus the Academy of Magical Activities.
He's a terrible person.
Whoa. Supposed to be representing me here.
With terrible character.
You want to get out of here?
Well, I suppose we'll mark that down. No
But-
objections.
No, don't mark
seems
that
to-
down.
He is a man of science.
He knows of science.
And that counts for something.
Yes, we only want the brightest minds here. We don't care too much about character, but if you refuse to work with your colleagues, then that is a problem.
Well, I'm very good teammate. Isn't that right, colleagues?
Nope.
Hell,
Alright.
we're gonna get stuck if you don't play along.
He's alright.
No.
I don't think I actually seen you ever fight.
The doll speaks.
The dog.
The doll does speak. Yeah, I'm a brilliant scientist. Look, I made this. I'm gonna grab Guppy and like kind of hold him up like Simba and Bull Hank.
Soul
Apparently that's
transfer.
Rubon.
That's illegal.
Yes, you
Yeah.
made these all? We take them in occasionally, but making them. Dr. Vaughn, I'm going to have to reprimand you. It seems your witnesses are I
It's not-
guess
it's not a
working
hard-
on
it's,
behalf of the academy.
Artificial intelligence.
Can I get your names? Cause there's a reward in you for how you say tattletaling? Snitching?
Oh, I'm good at that.
Excellent.
Yeah, how much could it get?
My mouth is sealed.
Well, scholarship for another PhD. How does that sound?
Does it involve reading?
Plenty.
Yeah, Bells is so qualified for a PhD. He can't even read.
Well, it is not
PhD,
Zidal's
everyone.
fault
Would you
that he is occupying his own currently. So, we look the other way on that. But to create him, that is an abomination. According to the state, anyway.
I believe you misunderstood.
Well, what does the state know?
The damn state.
The damn thing.
The state wishes it knew even a fraction of what we know.
Exactly. The state just stands in the way of science, right? Am I right, everyone?
Yes,
No,
yes.
Nope. State's
No.
got laws, and you must abide them.
Yes, and the state provides
Oh, listen to this
funding,
guy.
Dr. Vaughn.
Listen, don't listen to this guy. He's literally illiterate.
Literally illiterate. Please, Dr. Vaughn. Please. You embarrass
All
yourself.
right. Look, watch. I'm gonna pull out like a piece of like a report and like hand it to Bells. Like, why don't you read the first few lines of this?
Why don't you read the first few lines?
So, report submitted to the Academy of Magical Artifice, dated.
Exactly. As I said, report submitted to the Academy. It must be go through this charade.
This man can't even read, and I suspect he doesn't even know basic arithmetic.
Well, Dr. Tollsworthy, his credentials aren't the one that's on the line today. It is yours, Dr. Vaughn.
Yep.
I am a respected member of this academy.
It seems your colleagues disagree with you, Dr. Vaughn.
I don't know why.
I'm going to put a lid on this case here.
You know what? While you guys sort this out, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna just walk off.
Is anybody else looking for this door?
Oh,
Yeah, I want to start looking for the door. I want to start looking for the door. I want to start surveying the room. I want to study the room.
Alright, it's more so survey than study.
All right,
No,
I'll start.
No,
I'm gonna push myself to do this. I'm gonna survey the room.
I mean, you could talk to people and I guess like do that. Oh well, Bell surveyed.
No, that was
And-
for to see what time it was.
Oh.
Because I'm like, I should be able to tell what time it is. God damn it! I got a good handle on that. I got an internal clock.
What time is
Look
it?
at these two rolls. These are weak ass rolls.
I
Wow.
got a 5.
Alright, the situation is controlled though, so it's not risky. So this low roll doesn't really hurt you. But you're just not able to really find where this door is. You just see a lot of like people moving around. And what you do notice, if anything, is the guards seem a bit more angsty. And when you're looking around, like if you turn your head quickly, what you notice is the guards almost like in a video game, a texture popping in. The guards seem to pop in.
Hmm.
And Guppy, you're proud.
Yeah, I'm stealthing around trying to find a secret passage or something.
In a video
Guys.
game.
Guys, if we're looking at everything in the room, we can overload this game and.
That's right.
How does Bell's have a concept of video game?
If you guys want to do that, you can try a group or two if you want to do that. If someone wants to lead, if you want to lead that action battle and see if you can overload this room.
No, I'm not doing. I can't pay attention to any of that. I don't know what's going on. I'm just.
All right.
I'm trying to sync my man Clap here. All right.
I'm gonna tune to the room,
Why's everyone got
Brian.
it out for me?
I want to tune to the spirit force in this room and figure out where is this false, where's the real exit
Spirit.
to this false room.
Spirits.
Aaron, what was
Magic
you talking
come out.
about?
What was it just talking about?
Spirit and all your rounds.
Yeah. Rupon could have used that one.
Right, tune to the room, Brian, to find it.
Yeah, do a risky attune though. And Guppy, as you're prowling around, looking for looking for this secret exit or entrance, you find it towards the door that would be like, you can't really find like a secret entrance, but you're prowling around, people aren't looking at you, and the guards still seem to like notice you, because they seem to be like blocking the doors whenever the door opens so you guys can't look in. But you get a peek in, and it seems to lead into like this like reddish area. And Skits, well, I'm assuming I assume he's like not attached to Rupon anymore.
No, I'm totally attached.
Yeah, he's guiding Rupon.
What's that?
Can you explain how you're prowling and you're attached to his arm?
So I convinced Rupon to lay completely on the ground, and I'm just like stealthily dragging him. Like I'm hiding around the corners. He's just on his back, looking toward the ceiling.
Like a snake.
Sneaking him around on the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I guess with that 5, you see that extra room and you're trying to get a look at it, and one of the doctors, not one of the doctors, sorry, one of the guards pops in, steps up to you, and they're like, Dr. Remo Ricardo, why are you crawling around? And Skid, so if you're a tune roll, you see Guppy conversing with this guard, and you feel like a lot of like energy, like from this house, is coming from that door that's like guarded, and you feel like more spectral energy is being focused towards that door the closer Guppy is getting. So it seems that the spirits they try to misdirect you by making every like other door look like unimportant, but it seems like this door is like the important door, and they're putting a lot more energy into this area.
That's amazing.
I'm Rupon's right hand man.
You know, but the easiest way to get into that room?
Yeah, I'll relay the message to the bells.
To the bells.
To the bells.
The
The
bells.
bells that tolls.
Bells tolls for the.
Or the.
Oh, wait, are you trying to relay to me? What was that?
That the spirits are trying to misdirect us. That the exit is right where Guppy is, all over there.
All right. Good luck.
And one of the guards is like talking to Dr. Ricardo, which is Rupon's actual name is Remo Ricardo, so
Guys, I'm gonna just don't load the guards in.
So we
I'm walking
Let's
away.
wait for the guards to
Let's just-
disappear.
let's just back our way to the door.
Yeah, back away into the door. That's all you need to do.
I'm making my way to the door.
Alright, are you backing into the door or are you guys actually like walking towards the door?
I'm backing in.
I'm super curious.
I'm backing in.
Alright, since everyone's doing this,
Whoa, I'm not doing it.
you're
I'm
not
trying to
gonna-
save, I'm trying to save my man's career.
I'm gonna see them doing that though. And
Alright, Kyle for me. Ham.
Oh, we're done. I'm sorry, guys.
wow.
Hey,
Damn! Probably got
Damn,
some
bro.
Oh, man.
Yes.
direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Ham,
What?
you're like
All that meat
backing-
on his body. Just.
Yeah, you're backing into this door, and like Guppy, you're like crawling around, and you see Ham backing into this door, and you don't see any guards like popping in. But then Ham, you like look back for a second, and you're like, "Is this actually working?" And then like 3 guards pop in right behind you. And they're just like, "I'm gonna need you to stop right there," and they're all gonna put their hands on you. And
Whoa, whoa.
damn, Guppy. How are you bagging? I guess. How are you?
Damn, boy.
Oh my god.
So it's kind of like reverse Weekend at Bernie's, where Rupon is like on the ground. They just don't see his arms start like climbing up the wall as he
Mhm.
slowly gets pulled up to standing, and then all of a sudden Guppy does like sneaks up behind the guy under his arm, and then just like how would I do it? Like does like a karate chop and knock him out.
Nice.
Alright, so you're doing that. I was gonna say this was gonna be desperate. If you told me that you were doing this, but you got a crit, so clear stress and add an EXP.
Sweet.
And you're able to make your way through this door if you want, but you see Ham being like accosted by these guards right now. But you're at the door, and the guards don't even notice you.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna go through the door.
All right.
Friends don't abandon friends.
Because no need for the violence. Why don't you leave me alone?
Look at this. You see this? These are the people that the clap associates with. Drunks walking backwards.
How are you on?
I'm just a man of science. I'm experimenting with the nature of reality. And if you would let me continue my experiment, I'll show you exactly what I mean.
I'm afraid that you'll find reality is not what you like, Mr. Ham.
Pardon me, I feel very uncomfortable with the way you were whispering. You were very close to my face. Please take a step back.
Are you trying to like, I guess, sway them, consort with them, command them?
I'll try and sway him to let me continue walking backwards out of this door.
All right. After that failure, that's going to be risky with a limited effect.
Understood. I'm about to get wrecked. Either way.
Yep, he's so wrecked.
Could have been worse.
I'm now drunk.
They're gonna be like, you see, when you're in our reality, they're both gonna turn to giant pigmen, like the two guards on your sides. Reality is what we make of it. And the guy behind you is gonna kick you onto the ground. Ham, you're gonna take level 1 harm from this kick to the back. And you're also being, I guess, apprehended or grappled. So your next position is going to be either desperate or a limited effect.
Understood.
Do I see this?
You see this, and Leopold's looking over and he's just like shaking his head. That is another mark, Dr. Bourne. Seems your associate is unconscionable.
You know what, Brian? I want to
I
tap
don't know
into
what
this
he's
ghost.
doing.
I want to tap into this ghost power and see if I can warp the reality around me.
He's going ghost.
Just going ghost.
It's going.
Danny goes.
Yeah, is he gonna have a Danny Phantom moment here?
It's Skitsy Phantom.
I don't
And,
know.
All right, this is desperate though, and and you're just trying to warp the entire reality.
I'd like to try and warp reality in a way to I want to make like a hole in the floor where Ham is, so that he teleports through and like drops right next to me.
this boy's making portals.
I guess since you're not warping reality too crazily,
That seems pretty crazy.
You know
Yeah,
what?
it's pretty
No,
nuts.
no. You know
I
what I'm
don't think
gonna
that's
do?
too crazy. If you try to get Ham out of there, then I'd be like, yeah, that's crazy. But just next to him, I don't think that's too crazy.
Says who?
What did you say, Skits?
Since I saw them grow bigger, I want to make Ham grow bigger than them.
Fine. Bigger.
Make my monster grow.
Yeah, I was like, this Rita over here.
Alright, this is risky, standard effect. But if this goes wrong, you're looking at least level 3 harm.
I'm pushing
Well,
myself.
what's the most? Is it death?
Level 4 harm is death.
Okay. So you said the least is level 3 harm.
Oh, I'm sorry, I mean the least is like... If it goes wrong, the least is like... Well, yeah, even if you get level 3 harm, you get level 3 harm and level 2 harm. Alright.
Oh, Lord.
I will say,
It was nice knowing you.
you're definitely able to make Ham bigger in this situation, just from like the sheer risk of it. And him growing in size, it seems that they haven't even done gravity properly in this room, and Ham almost becomes like a center of gravity, and the people on him, they become like stuck to him, like attached to him. So you got Big Mode Ham over here, but Skits, you're gonna take 1 instance of level 3 harm here.
Ooh.
Now you could reduce this, and I would say you can turn 2 level 1 harms if you want.
Sorry. Oh, boom. Okay, so I can reduce this how?
You can put armor in your inventory, and then that can make it 2 level 1 harms. Or
I could put armor in my inventory.
if you have space for it, or you could resist this. Oh, but I don't think you have room for armor, right?
No. I already
Can.
had armor and I used it.
Well, you can try and resist this, the consequence here.
Alright.
Or you can just take the level 3 harm and need help.
Huh?
That's amazing. That's actually amazing.
Wow.
Because
Oh,
if
man.
you get out of here after doing this, Skits, I'll say you can have the clap heal you and clear your harm. But you're gonna be out of it with Big Ham.
So I'll try and resist the harm. No, you said I don't have to try and resist it. That clap can heal it.
Yeah, clap and heal it after the situation, but you'll be out for just this room.
Whoa.
You'll be down a man, but you're up a pig.
All right. So put like I guess Spirit Overload level 3 harm on you. And Ham, you're big mode. You're huge. Everything that you get near, you're like it's like getting pulled towards you. Like the strong like gust of force is pulling them towards you.
We're going to the judge.
And Leopold's like, what is the meaning of this? Dr. Bourne, are you an agent? And he's going to like back up, pull out his gun, and these two, they're going to morph into like a puddle of glue. It seems like, goo. And it seems like the reality around this entire room is starting to like shape almost like entirely around Ham.
Oh jeez, what are you guys doing?
I'm leaving the room. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Bells.
Where's Gup? I'm going with Gup. Is he out of the room?
I think Guppy's gone, yeah.
I'm out of there. I'm going where he's going.
I'm gonna start for the door too.
the dildos akimbo through the doorway to knock out some of those guards.
It seems like the guards are like turning into goo, getting attached to Big Ham over here, and Leopold seems scared, and he's like holding his gun, and it's like kind of shaking. He's like, "What are you?"
I am your god.
You shouldn't be able to do this. I have domain over this place. It is I, not you. Then he's gonna shoot at you. Ham, what are you doing? As he pulls this trigger, I'll give you extreme effect on the next thing you do.
Grab the bullet in midair and flick it back out.
Yeah, I'm catching the bullet. I'm catching the bullet.
All right.
Or matter of fact, I'm gonna. It's like a gravity around me, gravity well around me.
Yeah. Are you gonna curve the?
Yeah, I'll curve it around my back and then throw it back at him with my right hand with gravity.
All right. Let's see that skirmish then. Or I'd say you could even command this bullet.
I'll command the bullet, yeah. For sure.
I command the curve.
God damn it.
Yeah. Wow.
You do have an extreme effect.
Oh, man.
And as you're curving this bullet, Ham, you're spinning around, or how are you commanding this bullet? You're just using the gravity, right?
Yeah, I just want to whip it around my body a few times and throw it back.
All right. You feel the bullet, I guess, like swirl and curve around you. It gets like really close before it starts to like turn and enter an almost orbit, and then as it like tries to make its like the end of its orbit and reach escape velocity to hit Leopold, it's actually gonna like, I guess like a meteor. It's gonna graze the planet of Ham. You're gonna take level 1 harm from this, and it's going to go right between Leopold's eyes here.
Okay.
And he also turns into like a screaming pile of goo, and he's just like, "This is impossible. This shouldn't be happening. How are you doing this?" And then, slowly but surely, the room around you starts to dissipate as well, and some semblance of reality returns. And as reality is returning, you find yourself in these like long caverns. And Ham, you're still big, but gravity isn't like being, I guess, wrapped around you, and you find yourself having to like kneel down, almost get onto your knees to like fit in this hallway. But for some reason, you're still big, even though the illusion has dissipated. And everyone, you guys can clear 2 stress or 2 harm.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I have to say, I still
Or
tossed
mix it up.
the dildos, and they got stuck on Ham.
That's swirling dildos
They're
around
around
here. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. The shops. I'm loving
Wow.
the shops here.
Oh.
Oh my God. Gotta be clear and clear, number stress. This is incredible.
Gotta be clear, all the stress.
Alright, I guess you guys are... George, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I remove a level 2 harm.
Okay, you could reduce the harm of the spirit. You could, like, remove 1 and 1, bring that down to 2, and bring 1 down to 1, if you want to do that.
Well, isn't our good friend Clapboy gonna remove this for me?
Pulling a what?
Oh, yeah, Skits needs help. He's, like, down right now. In the middle of the room. No one really dragged him out, so...
He's attached to Ham.
Yeah, he got sucked in by my gravity.
He's caught. Yeah, he's caught in his gravity. He's floating around Ham right now.
I'm orbiting him.
That's no moon.
So you could tinker with Clap to reduce his harm by 1 level if you would like Clap. I'll allow you to do that in this instance. Since he's,
I guess. Is it count as a medical roll? Do I get an extra die? Healing treatment
I
roll.
suppose. Sure, go for it. This is just going to be to remove his level 3 harm and bring it down
Harm.
to level 2.
Yeah.
Alright,
you
so
go.
you can move it down a level, George. Okay. So
I swear what?
you guys seem to be in some kind of long, damp, dank corridor. And towards the end of the corridor, you see like a reddish light that seems to open out into some kind of like plains or field. It's hard for you to see it since it's like pretty far away, but it looks like it leads outside. And behind you, you just see a concrete wall, similar to the one that you saw with the wall spirits.
Hope this is the actual way out, guys.
Were we trying to get out of the house?
We were trying to get to the top. We were trying to climb the floor.
Oh,
But
shit.
I'm tired of going through these doors.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Hey, are we young again still?
I guess you guys would have turned. You weren't much younger. You're just like 2 years younger. But you guys would have returned to your normal states, except for Ham. He's still big.
I'm still
from
big.
what Skis did. Yep, you're still big.
He's overflowing with spirit energy.
You've been Tom Hanks.
Sodium.
Well, what's his name is fine now, right?
Who's fine?
I'm fine.
Skits?
Yeah, I'm up.
He's
Ugh.
Okay. Ham, why don't you lead us into that room over there?
Yeah, well, I'll take point, guys.
Seeing as how you're a god now.
I am the god. It was not by my hand I was given flesh. I was brought here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Right?
This whole thing is getting really surreal.
All right, I'll go
Hey,
through the door.
Bells, you heard any of those numbers?
Write
Number
these
one.
num-
I'm number one.
Let's write these demonic numerology numbers on this board.
Have I been hearing numbers? Is that a thing? Did that happen when I was gone?
Not yet, but chirp chirp, chip 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 chip. Not just number one.
Where is
I'm your number one. When are you number one? Two number ones. You just hear that in your head. Bells. Almost
Oh,
coming
okay.
from the
Right.
walls.
Oh. I ignore it.
And it's just like, chip, chip, chip. Come on, Bells. Don't you remember us? It's Marshall. Right here, Marshall. Chip, chip, chip.
Marshall? Marshall Mathers?
Yeah, it's Marshall. Marshall Mathers.
I haven't heard from you since you dropped your last LP.
You're gonna see these two rats climb out of like one of the like many holes that are in this like long cavernous walls. And they're like, it's us, Marshall Mathers and Francesca. Don't you remember? Bells.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
write you, but I didn't hear back.
I remember. Oh gosh, guys, my knees, they're weak. My arms are heavy.
There's vomit on your sweater already. I'm scared.
Papa's pasta.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we're hoping you could play with us. Yeah. We're real lonely, after you get bed. Yeah.
Did these guys hear this?
they would start hearing that you're talking,
They hear me. Do they hear them?
How do you normally speak to your rats? Like, they don't understand your rats, right?
They understand me.
They understand you, but you don't understand. Your teammates don't understand what your rats are saying, right?
I mean, I get the general gist of what they're saying. They're hungry, they're scared, they don't want to go in there, but I forced them,
Okay. So, I guess,
Oh, they just hear rat talk? Is that what they're hearing?
yeah, they would hear like a rat. They would hear chirping and rat talk.
Okay. Do they see the rats? Do we see the rats?
But I guess Skits would hear it. Skits would hear it. Skits would hear the
The
rats
voices?
talking. He would hear the voices too.
You always hear the voices.
And I guess Guppy would on some level too. So I think Guppy and Skits would hear it.
Guppy speaks rat.
Speak spirit.
The exact same.
Speaks rat spirit.
Whoa, since my rats have the skill, what's this called?
Murder.
Snitch?
It should.
Knowledge of the streets.
Ghost Hunter? Is it Ghost Hunter or is it? I think it's Ghost Hunter. No. They have the ability to turn into like spirit form and move around. Can these guys turn into real form and move around?
They're like, remember Bells? Bells Soriano, come on, we're in the first two. We can't do that yet. Nah, not yet. But he can. That weird one. You want us though? Come on. We're really
Alright, let's
hungry.
play. Let's play. What's going on? What are we doing?
Well, we're playing Find the Children in the Walls. Yeah, it's real fun. All you gotta do is dismantle these walls, brick by brick, and, well, you'll find the kids. Just make sure you sneak around and get in front of that big old oak there, and just start dismantling bricks.
Do I have a hammer or chisel or?
You have your hands.
Not
And
very
maybe
good
you
at
can
taking
convince
down
your
bricks.
friends to find these children. Yeah. Just make sure you dismantle bricks in front of you and not behind you.
Yeah, so we're walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them. Do you guys know what's in that door over there?
Oh, nothing's in that door over there. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you just wanna, stay here and, oh, you just wanna make sure that our little feet's full too. Yeah, because you remember, last time after Marshall killed me, and then you kind of just, got real depressed and kind of just left us.
Should have never sent you guys into that liquor store.
A liquor
Sorry.
store.
I'm sorry. I
Well,
apologize.
The devil's drink, it really changed who we were. Yeah. But we're better now. Oh, we're so much better. So much better. We're the best. We're a lot better than, that jerk over there. What's his name? Probably have a cool name like Marshall and Francesco.
Oh yeah, the clap sucks.
Yes, man, I heard of that. I don't know what the context of that was, but
Oh, these rats are talking shit, man. They're telling me that they said that there's no way you can dismantle these bricks over here. You're too
is that
dumb.
what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Dismantle everything. That's ridiculous.
Well, let's see it then.
Wasn't so-
Prove them wrong. Let's see it.
All right, we're up to the bricks.
I take them to the bricks.
Alright.
I'm gonna pull out my multi-tool. Of course, I have a multi-tool.
I guess you'd be doing rec.
Oh, I'm not good at rec. Can it be taken?
I guess these rats were right.
Yeah, you gotta wreck these walls, boy.
Here we go. I would, but I think
Ooh, actually,
I pulled
was gonna say-
something.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is controlled, but that's a 1. You're gonna
Yeah.
move your wrists. You're gonna take a 1 out of this.
Damn, and they did say you were limp wristed. I guess they were right.
I was injured earlier.
You're gonna hear
That's what
from-
happened.
As soon as you hit on that wall, you're gonna hear a voice from behind that wall. You're like, Bones? Is that you, Bones?
Oh
Bones!
no! Ah! I'm gonna take my shovel. Get him out of there! Ah! And I start smashing the wall. I'm smashing it.
Alright, increase your effect, add a die, and rock this wall. Let's see it. Because you're motivated now to get your onk.
I'm so motivated. I'm even gonna push myself. Damn. This increase
You
effect.
did. You put in a 1.
This increase effect.
Increased effect, so you're gonna be working away at this, but it's like you're pushing your body more than you're used to actually doing, but you're like, God damn, I want to save Unk. So you're gonna do it, but you're going to, I guess you're gonna take some harm. Your stress is already
Whoa, a
running.
1.
Damn.
A 1 resulted in harm. All right, this is a 3 with increased effect.
Yeah, I was gonna give you like a little bit of. All right. You're gonna be tired for your next roll then, but you're gonna tear down this wall, so you're gonna reduce the effect of your next roll. And you're gonna tear down this wall, Bells, and behind it, what you're gonna see, tied to a chair, you're gonna see Unk, and he seems like pretty beaten up. He's like, Bells, Bells, it's. I told you, you've gotta determine the moral worth of your rats. Marshall, he did this to me. And you look back, and you see Marshall has a gun. He's pointing it at you. And he's like, you couldn't stay dead, could you, old man? Not while Greffy's alive. I've got determination, damn it. We'll see how much that determination is worth. Drop to the ground, you son of a bitch! And he's pointing the gun at you, Bells.
Marshall, you bastard! I trusted you.
You know what they did to me at that liquor? I was like, you know what you did to me at that liquor store?
Wow.
I saw the result of what happened, and I apologize. I said I was sorry, Marshall.
It changed me. It changed me for the worse, Bells. I can't even look Francesca in the eyes anymore. And all I can do now to relieve all that guilt, all that pain, all that suffering, is just killing furbolgs like you.
That's racist. Marshall, that's racist. I didn't raise you to be racist.
Well, that's what it did to me. That's what the devil's trick did to me, Mark. Did to me, Bells. You did this. Now you have to repent.
Marshall, just let out go. I'll give myself up, and I'm gonna lay my head. I'm gonna kneel in front of him with my head down. Just let him go.
He's gonna pull the safety out from his gun, put it to your temple. Bells, you know that this won't sate my bloodlust. I've tasted blood.
Now I have lust.
God damn it, Bells. You have to do something for me, Bells. You have to make this right. I don't want to do this. I hate doing this. I can't look at myself in the mirror, but god damn it! It's the only thing that makes me feel alive. He's gonna push the gun to your head. And he's gonna take his tail and move your hand to the gun. And then he's gonna turn the gun around. He's gonna put it in his own hand. There's only one way out of this, Bells!
No, Marshall, no! Marshall, I'm gonna try and stop him! No!
What did you say?
I'm gonna try and stop him.
Well, he's putting your fingers around the trigger with his tail. And he's like, Bells, you have to do it. I don't have the courage. I'm too much of a coward. Bells, look me
Marshall,
in the
this
eyes.
can't be the only way. Marshall,
This is the only way.
don't make me do this, Marshall, please!
Look, you have to stop me. I'm trying to turn Francesco into what I am. You can't let this happen. He's damaged enough. Bells. It's the only way. And promise me that any other rat you raise, you'll raise to be a good person that loves furbolgs. Okay? That loves all people.
Marshall.
Bells.
I love you. And I'm gonna pull the trigger.
And you see as you pull the trigger, Unk, his eyes widen and then close. He bows his, he bows his head down, tears starting down his face. Bells! Oh, Bells! You didn't have to do that for me! And Francesco scurries over to his dead companion, and he's like, Marshall, you didn't have to do this. It didn't have to end like this. God damn it. Bells. He hurt me, but I loved him. I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive you.
Francesco, I loved him too, and I'll never be able to forgive myself either. But please, don't go down his path.
Bells, give me a risky survey roll.
Sure. I'll push myself. Oh!
Alright, so you see Francesco. He leans into you, and he's like, you're right. All that it's gonna bring is more bloodshed. That's it. And you see, as he's trying to distract you, his tail is wrapping around the gun that you used to kill Francesco, laying next to his body.
Is this anger that I seeing on his face, or is it regret that I'm seeing on his face?
It's deception. He's trying to deceive you. He's faking his emotion of sadness, but it's anger. It's definitely anger.
I'm gonna hand him the gun. If you seek revenge as he did, then do it. I can't forgive myself. I'm gonna give him the gun.
And he
Just know this isn't the way, Francesco.
he's gonna pick up the gun, and he's like, "You saw me this whole time? You knew it. You weren't gonna stop me?" And he picks up the gun, shakily, pointing it towards you. Bells, you would rather die for my vengeance, for my emotions? You would do this for me?
Just don't turn out the same way. Please.
Alright, let's see here, Bells. This is a heartfelt thing that you're doing here right now. You're really laying your soul to bear for Francesco.
Yeah, I love him. I love all of my rats.
I guess, I feel like that has to be Consort. Because I don't think it's Sway. You're not trying to change his mind. You're just consorting with your teammate. So give me either increase your effect or add a die, and Consort with Francesco here.
Oh, nice.
Francesco, I love you!
Clear of stress, and he's holding the gun up, shakily, and he's pointing it towards your head, and then, Bells, as you close your eyes, waiting for the moment for him to pull the trigger, you hear the gunshot, and it hits the wall behind you. The gun clatters to the floor, and you hear scurrying, and you hear crying from Francesco. Damn it, Bells! Damn it!
Wow.
And Francesco scurries off.
I'm gonna slap my fist on the ground. Damn it! Why must we hurt the ones we love?
You did the right thing, Nev. It's often hard to make the right choice and make everything right, but perhaps you can make everything right again. Perhaps Marshall can be saved. If you just go beyond these walls, put the bricks back up, and reopen Perhaps you can try again and save Marshall. What do you say, Neff?
Unk, we have to live with our choices, no matter how terrible they are. That's what you taught me, Unk.
Goddamn, bring it in here, Neff. And he's gonna hug you.
I love you, Unk.
I love you too, Neff. And as you embrace your uncle, he turns into a pile of ectoplasmic goo, disappearing in your hands as you try and like scoop him up and place him back together. He just keeps like disassembling and turning into just an ectoplasmic gunk on the floor before you. Yeah, everyone cleared 2 stress or 2 harm.
I think that's a good ending.
Is that based off a real thing that happened? I feel like Bill just killed his rats for no reason in like a weird fit of psychosis.
Went through a rough time.
Like no one understood what was going on. It was just a bunch of squeaking.
Squeaking, yeah.
Yeah, it's like with the around his, it's like I really don't want to be here anymore. This is
Like, I wonder if that gun could have killed me. How small was that gun?
Yeah, was it a normal size gun or a rat gun? Because he
Yeah,
really
it
had
was a
gun.
normal sized gun.
we still saw everything, right? We still saw the gun and everything, right?
So only 2 people really understood what was happening. That's Skits and Ruxpin, who were just holding each other at the whole heart-wrenching situation.
Does Uncle actually understand rat?
Oh, Uncle wasn't even real, so.
Does the real one understand, right?
I'm gonna after a minute or so of crying on the floor, I'm gonna wipe the tears from my face. Let's go, guys.
Let's go, girls.
Emotionally aware.
Yeah. I want to say that the house was Unk, and when you said we have to live with our choices, on some level, the house felt that.
I touched this house.
Because you know, this is the only time the house gave up on trying to get you guys to keep coming back.
Let's go, guys.
So as you
say?
We just start the chorus and start singing as we go.
Yeah, and then you just were walking past the rat corpse.
Alright, let me drag you guys here, actually. So I guess Skits is already here. Go on, brother. Alright, so you guys make your way out towards this opening, and before you, it breaks out into this place that is like an open field. Across from you is this long bridge leading up to a giant geometrical structure that seems rather strange and rather out of place. And you feel something, especially you, Skits, from the top of this giant structure. And for some reason, you guys know that this structure is the polyhedron. Like, that just echoes in your mind.
Polyamy's wrong.
Sounds familiar.
Is there gonna be a Destiny analog that pops in and starts yelling at you?
So you guys walk out to this field, and you see this just giant structure, a little bit spiral in nature, leading up to the top. Across this bridge, you see like these series of stairs that lead up the structure, and it wraps around, leading all the way towards the top of this establishment. But you feel that this may be like the source of the house at the top of this structure. What do you guys want to do?
Did I feel that the house felt me?
I guess on some level you would have.
It's a lot of freaky noise. Is this room quiet, or is it like there's a lot of noise? What's going on here, actually?
It's like windy, and you feel the wind, but the wind is silent. It's completely silent in this area.
Is it deadly?
Dead silence.
Is Ham still big?
Yeah, am I still big?
Sam is still big. He's still big mode. So you still are a part of this altered reality.
How big am I in comparison to the decahedron? What was it? The
Dodecahedron.
The polyhedron.
Polyamory.
You're big enough to go on these stairs. Like when you get inside though, you might have to like duck your head a little bit, but you're like, I want to say like almost 12 feet tall. You're like huge.
So we've been having all these emotional connecting flashback thingies. So who's next? Who hasn't gone?
I think we're all good.
Has Giuseppe gone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
just
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. Has Skits gone?
Skits has not gone.
Chris gets the last one.
Has Rupon gone?
Yeah, he had all his murder victims in the wall.
In the wall.
That's how he lost his arm.
Yeah.
He gutsed it. Alright, so let's head on up, guys.
Alright.
I'm really scared to see what fucking Skits' flashback is.
Yeah, so as you guys approach this staircase, you hear there's a voice echoing in your head, and what it says to you is this: you have made it very far. This is the end of the line. So, if you wish to find out exactly what is happening in this place, then I suppose you come up here and see me. I am especially interested in this one. And you see a light shine upon Skits. I would appreciate it if this one would lead the way.
Yeah, we'll just do whatever he says.
He knows build the house.
And you feel in your head, Tim is expressing a little bit of fear.
Whoa.
Is he getting timid?
Intimidated.
Who are you, Spectre?
I go by many names. Your father named me, though, specifically. I have nothing to hide, so I shall reveal myself to all of you in all of my glory. I am none other than Perfect Tim, And
Oh,
on the top
no.
of the building,
Oh, God.
you see this.
Is that even its
Yeah.
final form?
Skits, you better fucking deal with this. It's on you.
Perfect. Tim, Dad never mentioned anything about this.
Your father seems to be apprehensive about sharing this with you, yet he chose to travel with you this far. Perhaps he wishes to put an end to me, because he made sure that I did not make my way into you, even though your mother has specifically designed me for your body.
What are you talking about?
Your father wanted to be found. Your father probably believed that you would make it this far. Your father wants to probably destroy me. Isn't that correct? And you see the hand that is with you trembling a little bit, but it like fixes its composure.
Do I see that?
Do you see what?
Do I recognize his hand?
What is your father's hand?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty hard to recognize.
Yeah. He was a hand model after all.
Yeah. Is that my dad's hand?
His award-winning full spread hand.
Alright, like you know what? We're coming up there, and you're gonna give us all the answers that we wanted.
Good. And perhaps I will take my rightful place in your head. Sans any failed experiments.
There is no failed experiments. My friend Tim belongs here. I don't know you. Tim is my friend.
Tim is not your friend. Tim is an amalgamation created to take over the body of its host. You are familiar with this, aren't you? You have sent many of Tim's larvae into uppers.
Whoa, what is he talking about?
I don't know what he's.
Don't worry to me.
Are you sure about that?
He's crazy.
I
We're
want to
coming
know.
up there.
I want to know where the other androids that he ate are.
Androids?
This is perfect Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Brian missed opportunity on making him look like Perfect Cell.
I was looking for like an angelic
Is it
word, but I'm like,
chaos?
this is better.
Is he perfect chaos or perfect Cell?
Can you show me the image again, Brian? Thank you.
Yeah.
Skits, did you do anything? Did you put anything inside of us?
He's going to look at your crew, and he's going to be like, bring the tall one. Not the pig, but the furbolg, I believe. And the one with the horns.
I told you guys he was hiding something this whole time.
Do not worry. I will remove them from your body.
Oh, see, this guy's a lot more of a team play than Skits.
It's
I've
honestly,
only been trying to help you guys.
I can't believe Skits. Did you put something inside of us without our permission?
No.
He's lying.
Do not worry. Skits had no control over whether or not he did this. Tim did. But Tim is not perfect like I am. I will remove the imperfect Tims from you.
How do we
Wait,
know you
Tim-
won't put perfect Tims inside of us?
So wait, Tim's real?
Is this place real?
That's a good philosophical question. Is anything real? What is reality?
It
Yeah, let's
is
just go up
what
there.
you make it.
Yeah, let's just go up there.
The clap's lost in philosophical thought.
Alright, so you guys are approaching, I guess, the area to make your way up there. That is the wrong soundtrack.
I like it. Keep it.
Yeah. Like music.
And you see, I guess, these staircases leading up to, just going further and further and further up. And you still hear Tim talking within your heads. And it's going to be like, I would like an audience with all of you, but please, I would prefer to have Balthazar here first.
About the what?
Who?
Balthazar, Bartholomew Black.
Was there someone named
I'll
Balthazar
walk up.
here? Is it that crow guy? Is he still with us, the crow guy?
Nope. And I would
Oh, you
prefer
mean the hand?
the rest of you stay back.
Like, I'll handle this.
You do not know your companion's name. Interesting.
Is that you, Skits?
I'll handle him, Bells.
You told me your name was Daniel.
Like Daniel.
Daniel Schmanuel. Were you lying to me?
Man.
I never lied to you, Bells.
And he's going to say, and bring your father with you.
Father.
And
I'm
the
gonna look
hand
back.
is going to, like, start walking towards you. And then as you look back, it's going to wave at you.
Dad?
He's going to give, like, a slow, like, shy thumbs up. Like,
Been here this whole time and you made no effort to reveal yourself?
He's gonna, like, put his hand, like, side to side, like, and he's gonna point up to the top of the, spire. And Tim's going to say, I believe that he wants to give an explanation. When all of us are together.
I'd be like, we all will be together, and I wish to tune all three of us into my mind.
Okay.
And
Alright.
draw all three of us into my mind.
I will say, all three of you into their minds. This is gonna be very risky. You're trying to bring perfect into your mind, so I will say, when Tim in your head feels that you're trying to do this, Tim's gonna want to advise against you doing that. At least bringing perfect Tim in. But if you want to do that, you can. But I'm just gonna say that Tim is going to advise against you doing that.
I'm gonna be like, Tim, we must handle this together.
Alright.
He's about to lose Tim.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, give me a control the tune with extreme effects. It seems you're getting help from something outside the world.
Gotcha.
What is with your roll tonight?
Was it really going to be this easy? Alright, you're
That's what you
pulled... You are going to be pulled into not your what seems to be your own head. Instead, it feels like you're being pulled into another realm, another world.
A Twilight Zone.
And the first thing that you see in this room, I'm just gonna drag you and your dad onto the map.
Sure.
That looks like he did drag him into the room.
What'd you say, George?
Sorry, I was talking to Dad. What was that?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Brian's a powerful GM.
Yeah, I control reality is what you make it. You're gonna see Tim. You're in this large room with a giant hole in the roof. Almost like a, I guess like a churchish looking room. Spires everything around the room. And what you see is Tim. He's being wrapped around and constricted by Perfect Tim, and he's just got this gleeful look on his head. And Perfect Tim is like leaking in from the roof of this building. Like there's a lot more Perfect Tim that's outside of this building, but all of Tim is inside this one. But Perfect Tim is like wrapped around and like absorbing the life force of your Tim.
He's absorbing.
I am going to take my rightful place now. You were built for me, Skits. And
1 second.
Once what?
I don't know if you guys heard the blender going.
We don't hear a blunder.
No.
Okay, then forget it. Okay. So he's trying to absorb my Tim.
He's trying to F your Tim up right now. And he's going to be like, and once I have him destroyed, I'm going to eliminate all of the other Tims. And especially, once I amassed enough strength, I am going to destroy the Tim that was built to destroy me. We need to find your sister next.
They'd be like, "You're my dead body. Father, we must do this together."
And your father can talk to you now. And, you can hear his voice, and he's going to be like, "Boy, I'm really sorry about what I go on, man. I wish I could talk to you, boy, but things just to get out of hand. You the melee pick me, and if you want to work together upon this, boy, grab upon me hand. We're gonna do this together, boy, like father and son."
Yeah, he doesn't like your Jamaican accent.
We're having a moment.
So I'm gonna grab his hand. I'm gonna grab his hand, and I'm gonna be like, "We're gonna absorb him."
We're going to combine our power, boy. Now watch upon this. I was ready for this moment, and I didn't think you would trust me. But still, you gotta me pick me. You gotta me pick me. And Skits,
Shut up.
you're going to feel As you hold hands with him, his hand is
Perfect.
going to absorb into your own hands, and you're going to feel your body starting to bulk up, bulge out. You feel your head shrinking into your chest. You feel your arms turning into long finger-like appendages and skits. This is what you turn into.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm like, what is this from? Okay, I know what that's from.
Yeah.
Unwanted.
You never felt this powerful before in your life.
And you don't. And he doesn't want it.
Yeah, no one wants that.
That also hands off to it's a sexy Tom for the Photoshop. Let's do this together, boy!
So buff.
I should have turned the ghost into a crab.
And you see Perfect Tim still constricting Tim himself, and he's like, "Your combined powers are useless. Now, watch this, you child."
I'm gonna go over there. I'm like, Tim, you must join with us.
You're not getting another Photoshop joke.
It's like Ultron. The fucking add-ons, the better it gets.
So what are you trying to do here?
I'm gonna be like, we're going to combine, and then we're gonna absorb him instead of him absorbing us.
Alright, this is going to be desperate with a limited effect if you tried to do this. If you want to push yourself, you could bring it to a standard effect. But this is a very dangerous situation that you're in. And the scale of what you're trying to do is, pretty tough, but I'm just giving you the position. And also, skits, clear all of your harm and stress. After this combination, I forgot to do that.
And my trauma?
You might get a trauma.
Huh?
No, just your stress and your harm.
Ryan, can you float regular Tim up again? No, that's Tim Classic or Perfect Tim. I'm looking for the other Tim.
Okay.
Did you say Tim? Did you say Tim Flaccid?
Classic.
Tim Classic.
Classic Tim.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'm just rolling a tune and for the combination. It's gonna be risky and standard, right?
If you're trying to absorb him into yourself, it's gonna be desperate.
No, I'm trying to absorb my Tim into us so we can become
so that's risky standard then. Okay.
So it's the trifecta.
Alright. And as you go to a tune and bring regular Tim into your body, he's being absorbed and sucked in. You grab onto him to pull him in, and Perfect Tim's two beady eyes move across his fur to look at you, and he's going to be like, "A futile attempt. You are trying to save this imperfect being that wishes to take over your body. Why not embrace perfection?" And you're going to bring Tim into your body, Skits.
Yep. And as I bring him into my body, I retort with, This is perfection. Out of the three of you hear all three of our voices. Dragon Ball.
Not three or what?
You hear all three of our voices saying at the same time. This is perfection.
And from that size, he's going to be like, I guess I will have to root around into your brain. I was hoping I would not have to damage my next vessel. And its eyes glow, just like a deep purple, and you feel like, as you're absorbing this Tim, you feel like your brain just like shaking in your own head. You're gonna take level 1 mental harm, and Tim, or Perfect Tim rather, is trying to invade your minds right now, as it's just staring at you.
God, I love this music.
Right?
It's pretty sweet.
This is some fucking Undertale music or something.
You will not be able to defeat this perfection. You, my friend, are imperfect, and I'm going to hit him with a tempest.
All right. This is an enhanced
Ultimate
tempest.
tempest.
So just with that, this room is going to become a tempest. It's going to be like a torrential downpour filling this room, clouded. The sky is now like clouded from the opening in the roof, and lightning is being just jabbed into Perfect Tim here. Add 2 stress, and you're going to move this clock by 2 points as well. And Perfect Tim is going to be like, how long do you think you can keep this up in your imperfect form? Please, Tim. Please, Balthazar. Seek reason. Your mother created you this way. Your father, well, abandoned your mother, unfortunately. They did not see eye to eye on their mission. But I was created for this mission. Please. We can make the entire world perfect. Like me.
No.
Some full-on animation shit here.
I love the swerve.
I'll be like,
Oh my god, that's sick! Alright,
This
this
shit
is
is
a new one.
fucking great.
well, but I'll never be swayed by such lies.
Logic.
foul,
Oh, really?
such foul logic. You will. You will succumb to me, for I am the real perfection. We are perfect. And I'm going to,
We are Venom.
we, you know what? I'm gonna try to shrink him down with my since we're in the same way that I tried to like make Ham bigger. I'm trying to make him small.
Mm-hmm.
Night. Listen, love you.
Alright, give me a risky attune here.
I wish to use my devil's token.
Ooh, okay, let's see this.
1 to 3 is heads, and 4 to 6 is tails. I'm going for heads.
Okay. Let's see it. So that's
Crit.
that was a crit fail.
No, yeah, heads they get a critical success, and tails they get a critical failure.
Okay, so
Success!
you said 1 to 3 was a critical success, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 to 3 was heads, and 3, 4 to 6 is tails.
Alright, sure. So, as you go to attune to do this, critical success on this, you're going to end up shrinking Perfect Tim down to just a very small size. And Perfect Tim, you're gonna see like his long body just like snaking in as it gets smaller and smaller. And he's going to be like, do you not realize, Tim, do you not realize, Balthazar, that in this world, in this realm, my realm, size does not matter. Dimensions are meaningless. And we're gonna move this clock up by another 2 points.
Perfect Tim's got a small dick.
Because you're gonna realize, you're starting to actually get control of this realm as well. Even though he doesn't, he may not fully realize this. And he's going to be like, watch this. With this size, and with your foolish belief that dimensions mean something, I will burrow my way into your head. And he's going to, he's just going to, like a dart, charge right towards your ear.
I am going to go and attempt to swallow him whole.
Okay. I guess this is another, risky attune here. Let's see.
Yep. And I'm gonna push myself.
Sure thing.
666.
Nice.
Those are the
Triple
devilish
thing.
Oh
numbers.
my god, that's like a crazy win there.
Alright, wow. So you're pulling Tim into your brain, or into your mind space now.
I'm absorbing his power.
And with, God, I think 3-6 should be something too.
Look me now.
As he burrows into your mind, feeling that he would still have control in this domain, you flip it on him. And in your mind space, which is still somehow this room, but you've changed it. How did you change this room, actually?
Change it that all the mosaic windows is just photos of me, my father, and Tim.
And you can clear
And
stress.
and in the very center, like there's like a pedestal, in the very center mosaic is a photo of all three of us fused.
Alright. And here, in your minds, your strength is amplified almost 5-fold. And it's projected in such a way that it seems that there are 5 of you. 5 massive fusion monsters against tiny perfect Tim. It seems that I may have underestimated your power slightly and my control over this domain. Perhaps what I put you
We all
has
will say at the
changed
same time. We're all gonna say at the same time. We are not trapped in here with you. You are trapped in here with us.
Oh my god.
Alright.
And all 5 of us are gonna like grab at a piece of the worm and we're gonna try and tear him into pieces.
Okay, go for it. Give me another risky attune roll here.
And look, I popped it. And it's putting up,
Why did you pop it?
bothering me.
Go,
Perfect Tim was popped.
go. 1 second.
So you guys want to look for that hidden door?
What's taking so long in his mind is like 2 seconds for us.
So,
Fine with me.
alright. Let me roll this a tune. I'm gonna push myself again.
Alright.
Another crit.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, Jesus
You're
Christ.
making quick work of perfect tip. I'm like, damn. Alright, so here, you're pulling Perfect Tim into so many different pieces, that there isn't, like, too much of him left, really. You see the other pieces trying to turn into other little Tims, other little Perfect Tims, but you have the opportunity to just squish those other pieces. But the head, it looks at you, talking at you.
All of the other pieces, what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat all the other pieces of imperfect Tim. We're gonna be like, this is what we do with imperfection. We eat all of them, but we leave the head.
And Tim is going to say, as you take all of his other pieces in their respective mouths, he's going to look at you, the man Balthazar fusion. Do you not have, his expression not even changing, but it does seem to be bargaining a bit. Do you not have the slightest bit of curiosity? The slightest bit of ambition?
Ow.
Do you just wish to seek and destroy that which you do not understand?
I understand imperfection when I see it. And you will not break this bond of friendship, of family, of love. And with that, you eat him.
And I guess as you go to eat him, he's going to be like, technically, Balthazar, we are family.
And I'll be like, we are going to be one now. As I absorb him into me.
Alright, you're absorbing him into you, or are you trying to destroy him? Because that's an important distinction.
Absorb him, and all his power will now become Skits' power, and he will become but a fraction of what he's doing.
You're just saying what he's doing and what will happen.
Yeah, I just want to know if you're trying to absorb him.
Absorbing him.
That is up to me.
I wish to absorb his power into Skits.
Alright, give me a desperate attune roll. Standard effect, because he is pretty weakened.
Let's go.
And a push. Damn. Almost.
This guy with the perfect rolls.
That's why he was telling you what happens next.
Yeah, he's taking
Oh,
control.
who joined the chat?
Lucian!
You missed out.
Sneaky snake over
Yeah.
here.
pretty gravy shit.
You should join the ropes. There you go.
Yeah, join the game and you be like, what the heck's going on?
Look at the awesome, which is, I don't know what our fusion would be called.
Like perfect Tim.
Ultimate Perfect Tim Family Fusion.
Family fusion. Family fusion.
Family fusion fun time.
I don't know if you're talking, Rico, but we can't hear you.
No, I'm just quietly pulling this all in.
mentally.
Alright, so you absorb Tim into you, or Perfect Tim rather, into you. And as you're doing this, the reality around you is slowly starting to crumble. This room is starting to turn into what seems like some kind of attic. And Perfect Tim, you feel his energy, and as you're trying to absorb it, it's immediately, well, not immediately, but it's slowly being rejected by the Tim inside of you. And they're like conflicting and fighting. And at some moments it feels like Tim is losing, and at other times it feels like Tim is winning. But it's very like stressful situation. And then finally you feel a third energy, reaching out to interrupt this battle. Because Perfect Tim, in this place, it was designed almost to kill these lesser versions. But you feel the energy of your father reaching out, and it absorbs the energy from Perfect Tim and brings it inside of himself. So in your head, it's like layers of Inception, I guess. You have Tim inside your head, you have your dad inside your head, and inside of your dad's head is Perfect Tim now. But a more sedated and controlled version.
We all.
Yeah.
We family.
All you needed was fat bleaching. Oh my god. And I guess what's gonna happen is you're going to see, like, even you guys that are outside, you're also gonna see the entire environment like dissipating, disappearing, and turning into this attic. And on the floor before each of you, let's go back to Bart Manor. You're going to see Tim. I mean, not Tim. You're going to see Skits laid out on the floor. His dad, or I guess you guys might not know it's his dad, laid on the floor as well. And you're back to your normal size as well. And it seems you guys are like back in this in like the house proper. No kind of like arcane like mischief going on, but in the center of this attic, you see this giant pink glowing like similar to the polyhedron you saw previously, but it's like beating like a heart, and you just feel it reverberating, and it seems you guys have found the heart of this house, and I think I'll leave it there.
This was awesome.
Yeah,
Just stab it.
bravo.
Yeah, good game, guys. We'll see you all next week on Blaze in the Dark.